joy to all creatures, because by their milk they give joy, happiness to all creatures or to the world. Then Gava, cows. Gava means rays also. The rays of the sun also gives joy to the whole world, to the whole creatures. So the description relates to both cows and the rays of the sun. Gavaha. It has both the meanings of cows and the rays of the sun. So Dattananda Prajanam. Then both the cows and the rays timely giving abundance of needful water and timely withdrawing them when not needed. The rays of the sun, sun is the cause for creating the clouds, forming the clouds and giving rain to the earth. So the sun rays gives rain, water, abundance of water, timely. Whenever earth needs abundance of water, the rays of the sun pours water to the world. And when it is not needed, it withdraws also. The whole year pouring water will create chaos to the flood and other chaos to the earth. So whenever it is needed for the agriculture and other things, the rays of the sun pours water to the earth, gives water to the earth abundantly. And whenever it is not needed, it is withdrawn. The rays of the sun will not give water. So very important, very beautifully described. Samuchita samaya, proper time. Akrishta srishtai. Whenever it is needed, it is released. Whenever it is not needed, it is withdrawn. So in this way, the rays of the sun bless the earth, the creatures of the earth, the all dwellers of the earth. Pious means milk also. Pious means milk also. Also, a cow gives milk abundantly whenever needed, and it, after giving all the milk, it withdraws also, not giving milk the whole day, in the morning or in the evening, but whenever it is needed, it gives milk, and after that it is. So in both, for both the cows and the rays of the sun, the description is properly added. Samuchita samaya krishta srishtai payogi. Timely giving abundance of water or abundance of milk, and timely stopping, withdrawing when it is not needed. Dattananda prajanam samukita samaya krishta srishtai payogi. Purvanhe vipragirnaha disi disi viramatyanhi samhara bhaja. This is also description both rays of the sun and the cows. Purvanhe vipragirnaha. Sun distributes his rays all over the world in the Purvana. Purvana means first half of the day, in the morning. In the beginning of the day, first half of the day. It distributes its luster, rays, and its energy to all directions, all over the world, all over the universe. And in the evening, at the close of the day, all the rays are collected and stored, or collected and kept within himself. Purvanhe vipragirnaha, dishi, to each places it is distributed to each places and withdrawn. Viramatyanni, in the evening, it is withdrawn, or it is close of the day, they are withdrawn. They are collected and kept somewhere, or in himself. This is to go for the cows also. In the morning, the herds of the cows, after giving milk to all people and feeding, they are sent, they are distributed, they walk here and there. They are going different, they go to different directions for eating grass and other things. In the evening, they are returned. They return and they are in collection. They are again returned to their place of residence. So these both. So that Tanam is relating these Visheshnas to both cows and to the rays of the sun. Again, Deeptamshoho Dirkha Dukha Prabhava Bhava Bhayodenvad Uttana Nava Gava. They are the ship used for crossing the sea of the worldly confusions, worldly pain. They are the rays of the sun, are the ship helpful for crossing the sea of the pains of the sea of the ocean, Bhava Bhaya, this Samsara Bhaya, sea of the ocean, of the worldly confusion. Dirkha Dukha Prabhava Bhaya. Uttara, Nava, this ship or ship like that, and Uttara, to cross. So the rays of the sun help to cross the ocean of worldly confusion, worldly pains. Again, the worship of cows also help us to cross the ocean of the worldly pains. It is believed. The Pramsho, the Dirgha Dukha Prabhava Bhava Bhayottara Bhayodenvad Uttara Nava. The source of the mundane pain, that is the ship helping to cross the portion of the mundane pain. May the rays of the sun, may the rays of the sun, may the rays of the shining sun give you knowledge and delight and eternal happiness. So, in this way, all the 100 slokas describing his luster, Radha, then Rithi, Aruna, all with different alangaras, triggers of poetic fancies, imaginations, different philosophical ideals, whatever concepts related to Surya described in the previous literature like Vedas and other literature, they are all codified effectively, beautifully, skillfully in the 100 slokas of this Surya Satakam, and it is with deep Sanskrit knowledge itself only we can understand the full meaning. I have given only some examples. I have done only a peep into the poetic beauty and philosophic ideals described in the Surya Sataka. I think it's almost time now. We will have discussion. My own friend and scholar, Dr. Prabhakar is here, and other scholars are here, and my own friend and scholar Sarita Maheshwaran from Kerala is here. I think some others also are attending. I would also like to get their comments related to the topic. And with these words, I conclude my presentation. Thank you all.
So beautiful, sir. You have covered the entire Surya Satakam.
Briefly only I can. It is vast ocean of knowledge.
Yeah, correct. And beginning from the foundation of descriptions and eminence, etc. of Surya, right from Rigveda. Because Rigveda onwards, Surya is an individual god. There are so many classifications done for the gods or deities in the Veda. People have they have their own. But for example, I also happen to do one kind of thing. Individual gods, dual deities and group deities. In the individual gods, Surya occupies also an important position like Rudra or Agni or Indra and all that. So beautiful because it is a hard. Surya Satakam is available to all people, published by the Chaukamba publishers. And that Chaukamba publishers book has been supplied to me by our Dr. Aparna Adhir Khandewal, because she has made a lot of good Google search and given me. And when I was going through, and anybody, it is so study, understanding, and getting the benefits from Surya Bhagavan by adopting Surya Satakam will be a beginning for us now. Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, with the lecture given by Dr. Neelakandhan. In fact, he has started the Stotra Bodha lecture series in our Kendra and Waves. His was inaugural talk on Sankaras. Important. So, this is how we are all learning a lot, and some of the important statements. But most important is Surya Bhagavan taken as the God who will be helping our health programs, human health care, animal health care, and all that. Secondly, we should know also, he is the first person who identifies Surya Bhagavan with the Ashwamedha sacrifice, the royal consecration. So the Ashwa descriptions are there in this. The horse is not ordinary animal, it's a Medhyam Pashu. And it's a very sacred animal. And moreover, the build of the anatomy of the horse is so pure that 121 gods are there to accept the offerings from Surya, from horse. And anyway, all that Vedic knowledge has been has been covered by Mayura, who is not ordinary poet, but his slokas are very difficult to understand, very tough. Bana and Mayura, they are good. They have not only their relations, but they have also got some cudgels to each other. Because Bana was not happy, as we see with Mayura, because he made some erotic description of his wife, Bana's wife or so, something like that. There is a lot of legends. But apart from all other things, what we want is how far our Surya Bhagavan or Surya Sataka is helping us in the contemporary times. And I know I just requested Aparna, who has also spent good time on Surya and Sataka and Mayura. Her head is full now with some ideas. So before I talk anything more, I request. And meanwhile, there is a beautiful Kirtana by Swami Dikshitar on Surya Bhagavan. When one of his students got some stomach pain and all health problems, he was urged to prepare a song or compose song on Surya. And I requested Dr. Prasad to just, my wife, Dr. Sita Ramalakshmi, has sung that. So I request him to play that for some time.
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sabhak Namaskaram. Bhaskaraaya vidmahe Mahadhyutikaraaya dhimahe Tanno Aditya prachodayat. Surya Murte Namostute Sundara Chayadhipate Surya Murte Namostute Sundara Chayadhipate Surya Murte Namostute Sundara Chayadhipate Surya Murte Namostute. Aryakaranaatmaka Jagat Prakasha Simha Rasyadhipate Karyanatmaka Jagat Prakasha Simha Rasyadhipate Arya Vinuta Tejaspurte Arogyadi Phaladakirte Arya Vinuta Tejaspurte Arogyadi Phaladakirte Surya Murte Namostute. Samitra Mitra Bhano Sahasra Kiranam Karna Suno Samitra Mitra Bhano सहस्र किरण कर्ण सूनो क्रूर पाप हर कृशानु गुरु गुह मोदित स्वभनो सूरि जनेडित सुदीनमणि सोमादि ग्रह शिखामणि धीरचित कर्म साक्षिणे दिव्यतर सप्तस्वरधीने सौराष्ट्रार्ण मन्त्रात्मने सौवर्ण स्वरूपात्मने सौराष्ट्रार्ण मन्त्रात्मने सौवर्ण स्वरूपात्मने भारतीश हरिहरात्मने भक्ति मुक्ति वितरणात्मने भारतीश हरिहरात्मने भक्ति मुक्ति
Hello?
There is one more song by a girl. Can I play that also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very happy to hear.
Namaskara. My name is Sandhiti Amarnath. My father is a student at Veda Adhyayana Kendra. Today I will be singing the song Garuda Gamana in the raga Kendra set to Rupa Katha. Garuda Gamana, Garuda Bhajana Rahati, Namo Namo. Garuda Gamana, Garuda Bhajana Rahati, Namo Namo. Oh Garuda Gamana, Garuda Bhajana Rahati, Namo Namo. Oh Garuda Gamana, Garuda Bhajana Rahati, Namo Namo. Kamalapati Kamalabha Kamalaja Janma Karanika 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 Kamalanayana Kamalaptakula Kamalanayana Kamalaptakula Namo Namo Hari Namo 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 Hari Namo Namo Garuda Gamana Garuda Bhajana Rahati Namo Namo. Oh.
Yes. Thank you very much. We have, after Sahitya, we have Sangeeta. Our Dr. Neelakandhan has given Sahitya about Surya Bhagavan. And you know, Surya is an individual deity, and worship to Surya, getting benefits from Surya and Surya Upasana, and all these things have been in practice since at times immemorial. And so ultimately, somebody said it's a Surya cult, Surya worship. There are so many Surya temples beginning even Konarka. See, the Konark temple in Bhubaneswar, near in the Orissa, that is called Arka Kona. That's if you just take the other way around, Arka Kona, that is, the temple is so built, astronomical skills, that the sun's rays fall all through the year, through the doors fixed for the temple. And one more temple is there, similar one. Another great temple is there in Andhra Pradesh. It's called, that's near Srikakulam, and that is also very famous. And recently they have unearthed another temple of Lord Surya in Mayurakavi in Uravkanda Taluk, Anantapur district, and now it has taken great gain, and where the Anjaneya Swami is making Sastang Namaskara to Surya Bhagavan, because the first student of Surya Bhagavan became lot of great scholar Hanuman. And for that Kshetra, even Ishvara, Shiva himself is the Kshetra Palaka. So in this manner, we see the Surya gaining more and more ground, more and more importance. And so Surya Aradhana is highly beneficial, and we can have best health care and all those considerations. So not my talking much. I request Dr. Aparna, she is having some few good ideas because she put her mind on this book. So I request Dr. Aparna, who is secretary of the World Association for Vedic Studies, and administrative or academic things. And so not only that, she is associate professor of Sanskrit connected to, and she is the key for organizing so many programs and making comparisons. So I don't want to talk much about that Aparna here, Khandewala. So she is our good friend, and she is editor of our Vedaganga also this time. And now, Dr. Aparna, please.
Namaste. Adi Dev Namastobhyam, Prasid Mam Bhaskara, Divakar Namastobhyam, Prabhakar Namaste, Namo Astute, Namo Namaha. First of all, I would like to say that was very pleasing musical recitation of Surya Shlokas by Dr. Sita Lakshmi Madam and the young girl. And I'm very much blessed to got chance to hear that those shlokas live on in this program. So greetings to all respected learned scholars of the day and learned scholar of the day, and special regards to Professor C.L. Prabhakar sir. I'm very grateful to Nagved Adhyayana Kendra and wider Association for Vedic Studies Bangalore chapter for organizing this Bharati Stotra Bodha series and giving me this opportunity. I'd like to congratulate the renowned speaker of today's talk, Professor C.M.Neelakandhan sir. He's professor of Sanskrit from Sri Shankaracharya University, University of Sanskrit from Kerala. And I think I have met him some 10 years ago in Rashtriya Sanskrit Sansthan at Delhi when I was working there, and he was there in the NEC accreditation committee, I guess so. So maybe this is our second meeting, sir. So very pleased to meet you, sir. Professor Prabhakar sir has asked me to add some few comments on the talk, Surya Satakam by Mayurakavi, Poetry and Philosophy. Though I have no authority on the divine subject, also I find myself too young to add comments on the well-narrated talk given by the honorable speaker of the day. So I feel I am here just to add few observations by sharing my understanding through this talk, because he very well described the divine Surya and its journey starting through the Vedas by the way of polytheism and monotheism. To me, sun and journal, as we say, but Surya is popular since Rig Veda times and also is considered as the god of Dewloka, that is the celestial world. Interestingly, from Rig Veda to Brahmins of Yajurveda, as I am a student of Brahmins of Yajurveda, so my main focus is always remain on that, and that is very near to my heart, my field of study as well. So, starting interestingly from the Rig Veda to Brahmins of Yajurveda, the sun god became Aditya. The Adityas are a group of gods. Previously, it is said to be 7 or 8 Adityas, but the Brahmin literature enhances the number to 12. That is the Mitra, Ayarma, Bhadra, Varun, Datri, Rudra, Surya, Vivaswat, Pushan, Savitri, Tvashta, and Vishnu, and have been many times referred even in the post-Vedic literature as told by our learned scholar, even in the Puranas, even in the Sahitya also, he mentioned. There is a constant description of 12 sun gods which are connected to the 12 months of the year. Hence, this way, the sun god or Surya or Aditya recognized with time, and time, as we all know, itself is a creator. Time is the one by which we all are here, we all are present here, and it is the one who has created all of us. So recognizing Aditya as time is again a very enlightened thought of our Vedic seers. So sun is indeed the symbol of the supreme, hence described as creator or Prajapati, even in the Brahmanas. And coincidentally, today is Father's Day. And if we consider Earth as our mother, as described in the Atharvaveda, so considering Surya as father is not a superlative to us. I feel so. I have read somewhere the poet Mayurakavi is mad after the soul, one soul entity, the ultimate reality visible in the form of sun in the sky. So the 100 verses of Surya Satakam are benedictory in nature. Here we got to know about luster, horses, charioteer Aruna, chariot, sun's chariot, that is the Ratha, its mandal or the orbit of Surya. And lastly, the praise shlokas for Surya, as mentioned by the learned scholar. The last shloka speaks about the poet's intention that for the well-being of this world, the poet with devotion in his mind has written the work. Sometimes God Surya, sometimes the group of horses of sun god, or at other times the chariot or the charioteer is requested to bestow blessings upon us. The poet describes the rays of the sun and compares them with ships by which an individual can cross the ocean of rebirth. And we all are here, definitely, as we are the scholars of students of Sanskrit or the Vedas. So naturally, we are very much focused towards the liberation thing. Otherwise, in this present world, nobody is thinking about that. So by the way of sun or the rays of sun, here we can ask for liberation by giving puja के माध्यम से हम sun से जुड़ सकते हैं. We can have the grace from the sun. The sun is the greatest source of life. That is, the sun in the form of light. Light makes the whole world awake from darkness to knowledge. Sun is cosmic, eternal, timeless, and is the main source of life and energy. He transforms or manifests everything from invisible to visible. Also, Surya is free from setting or rising. There is no time to there is no such restriction. Surya itself knows, itself disciplined himself that now it's time to sit, now it's time to rise. One can take all these shlokas of Mayurakavi as a poetic compositions, but at the same time, these shlokas throws light on the philosophical aspects of our lives. I feel one who is free, he or she becomes Surya. One who is disciplined as Surya. One who is radiant can be Surya. One who is walking from the darkness of ignorance to light of knowledge manifests as Surya, because he knows everything around what is happening. So we all need to understand our Surya. That is the main divine grace, divine aspect of our whole universe and its significant characteristics in this cosmic world. And that is how we all have to assimilate these qualities into us to be like Surya. So lastly, I too like to mention the last shloka of Surya Satakam. That is, these 100 shlokas have been composed by Sri Mayura. out of devotion for the benefit of people. One who reads them or recites them with sincerity even once becomes free from all sins and gets health, excellent poetic talent, wisdom, incomparable strength, luster, long life, learning, prosperity, riches, offsprings, all by the grace of God. So I feel Tam Suryam Jagatam Natham Gyan Vijnanam Mokshadam Mahapapharam Devam Tam Suryam Pranamayam. Namaste. आप सभी को धन्यवाद. सर आपका म्यूट है.
Very good. Surya Bhagavan, there are hundreds and thousands of thoughts on Surya Bhagavan. And what we contribute from Mayura and our own, from our experience, the word Mayura is meaning that peacock. You know, peacock is the national bird of India. So we had actually forgotten Mayura all these days, not so popular at all. Somehow we have to study, beginning today in our Kendra and in waves also, more and more on this great poet and who is almost contemporary and who is having a very powerful style. It is not easy, as Dr. C.M.Neelakandhan said, all Vedic scholars will be baffled, but still we have to make some meaning out of it. And another point was, he has not created, whatever has been there in Vedas, all that has been referred or hinted in Surya Satakam by Mayura in 100 slokas. Something like the entire Lalita Sahasranamam is being explained and commented by Acharya Sankara in Saundarya Lahari. In Saundarya Lahari, because he wished to comment on Lalita Sahasranamam, Acharya Sankara has fulfilled that kind of need and lacuna in the field, that Lalita Sahas, he has made commentary for Lalita Trisati, and so now Lalita Sahas. Like that, even we can consider Mayura has done a wonderful summing up of the important features, not only Surya, his chariot, his horses, and his chariot driver, Rathasarathi. So Surya Rathasarathi, Aruna, also Anuru, also is described, whereby something like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna proudly saying, I am Parthasarathi. I am the charioteer of Partha. Partha is all human beings with mind exposed to be guided by everybody. So thank you very much. And now I ask another Dr. Sarita Maheswaran. She has been taking her own time, but today she has agreed to talk, share some ideas. When her professor, Dr. Neelakandhan, is there, Guru Seva it is. Welcome, madam. Please talk. And she is a professor, associate professor in Sanskrit, working in the government Sanskrit college, also connected to the Shankaracharya University of Sanskrit, Kerala, Kaladi. And we had also visited that university because of Dr. Neelakandhan some 2-3 times, given talks and participated in a number of scholars. So Kerala scholarship is proverbial also in the field of Sanskrit and other things. We had earlier other Kerala scholars. Now we are having.
Sarita is proficient in music also. I don't know whether she can sing.
Okay, sir. I have very much enjoyed the 2 songs rendered by Sita Ramalakshmi madam and also the young girl. Very sweet voice. Thank you, sir. I'm here to thank all the people gathered here. Before it, I like to render a shloka from Surya Satakam, the first shloka. Jambharati bhakumbhodbhavamiva dadhata Sandra Sindurarenum Sikra iva ughairudaya giritati dhadudhara dravasya Ayandya tulyakalam kamalavanaruchervarunavo vibhutyai Bhuyasurбhasayanto bhuvanam abhinava Bhanavo Bhanaviya. Respected Chair, Dr. C.L. Prabhakar sir, Chief Guest, Dr. C.M.Neelakandhan sir, and all other respected members of Nada Veda Adhyayana Kendra of Bengaluru chapter. It's a wonderful evening because of the great presentation of my teacher, Dr. C.M.Neelakandhan, who connected the paper, who connected the concept of God with the Vedic concept. The Mayurashataka, the concept of Mayurashataka and Surya Satakam of Mayura Bhatta and the Vedic God, Vedic Sun God. This was very interesting and I enjoyed the presentation very much. And I'm here to express my gratitude to the series and also my professor. A series of talks by prominent scholars were conducted by Nada Veda Adhyayana Kendra, Bengaluru chapter for the past few years, mainly to promote the culture and tradition of our country. I extend sincere and wholehearted thanks to our beloved Professor Dr. C.L. Prabhakar, Director of NVAK NUAC, on behalf of all the participants, all the viewers, and assemble all the people, all the audience gathered here. I pray let his mission for transferring the knowledge across the wide audience be successful. I am very happy. I was a member. I could present a paper on Saudara Lahari in this series. It was very. I am very happy, and I extend my thanks to Professor Prabhakar sir and Dr. C.M.Neelakandhan is my professor, has rendered a very informative talk on Surya Satakam by Mayurakavi, poetry and philosophy, depicting the importance of poetical beauty as well as philosophical values. It is without any doubt, I can say that even though we have listened to different kinds of lectures of our beloved versatile teacher, Dr. C.M.Neelakandhan, today's presentation has been unique by its nature. Thank you, sir, for imparting us with such a knowledge. And thank you, sir, once again. And I have to extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Aparna Dhir Kandelwal, Secretary of Waves Delhi chapter. She has been very specific and clear while presenting concluding remarks on the paper presentation. I extend sincere gratitude to Aparna, Associate Professor, on behalf of the people gathered here. Veda Kusumanjali program, rendering of Vedic mantras has been excellent. I congratulating the students and Shri Vasan. He thanked them from the bottom of my heart. Sangeetanjali and Stotranjali, I think the both are Sangeetanjalis. Very interesting and soothing voice. It is done by Sita Ramalakshmi Madam and young girl, I can't remember her name, but both presentations were very interesting and very appreciable. I extend my gratitude from my bottom of my heart to both of you. I thank one and all present here to attend the program and whose presence made the webinar a big success. Thank you all. And okay, sir.
Yeah, well done. So anybody has got anything to ask, and no doubt, because the lecture is so clear, anybody wants to clarify some things, because Surya Satakam is an ocean by itself. And we have to thank people from Delhi and other places.
Yes. How many are attending, Prabhakar?
I don't know.
Okay.
What number shows is not at all. There are so many people who hide and listen
Yes,
to.
yes, many besides.
And come in YouTube also. There will be large number.
Yeah. And you will put it in YouTube also after the program.
Yeah, it will come in YouTube. And for example, Dr. Aparna's talk on Sattva Brahmana, more than 1,000 people have viewed it.
Avarna, I congratulate her. It was an she was very minute points she presented. Where is she working now?
She is in Delhi and
Sir, Namaste, sir. I'm working with Professor Balram Singh Ji in Institute of Advanced Sciences, Dartmouth, USA, but I'm working from Delhi only through virtual mode, and it's been 8 years now.
Oh,
And we have been doing some research projects together, and also I'm associated with Waves USA and Waves India.
so you are residing at Delhi.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, we have met, I think, as you have said.
Yes, I met you in Rashtriya Sanskrit Sansthan, Delhi, 10 years ago when you came there for NAC accreditation. I was working with Dr. Shukla Mukherjee, madam.
Wonderful, very happy. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Same here, sir.
Now, Prabhakar, is it time to conclude?
yeah, conclude. So, Asan,
Okay, you-
please conclude. Asan or Shivalinga,
Thank you.
anybody?
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu Shri Vasudevarpanamastu Om Tat Sat Hare Om Guru